Braid. Welcome to Big Braid, y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy, your favorite guy, King K, man. And this is Big Braid, episode 2. Now, how can I put this, man?
Give it to him.
Rap is fucking trash now, G. Hip hop is trash. Hip hop then went to fucking the dumpster.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like mainstream hip hop. You gotta look more for you gotta do some more research to find the stuff you want, which is cool. Like I think there's something out there for everybody now, but mainstream hip hop, it's not my thing. You know what I mean?
But when you say mainstream hip hop, what you mean?
Just like everybody who's kind of charting right now, like the number ones, like Billboard, stuff like that. That's what I consider mainstream. But yeah, it's not my thing. If somebody was like, you know, is that trash or is that not trash? Yes or no? I'd probably say, you know, maybe it's trash, but like one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's just not my thing.
The reason why I say it's trash because I feel like it ain't no, it's no feeling in hip hop no more. You remember like when you used to hear like certain songs like a Tupac song, a Biggie song, you know what I'm saying, Wayne, Jay, you know what I'm saying, them type of figures, you know what I'm saying, when they was rapping, even older than them. It was a feeling hip hop gave you. You know what I'm saying? It was a certain type of that it made your soul feel like you heard songs and it made your skin crawl. Yeah. I remember when I heard Brenda's Got a Baby by Tupac. That shit made my skin crawl when I heard it. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard it. Yeah. And I feel like music don't got a feeling. It don't got that emotion no more in it no more. Now it's just all about how you say it, if you say it in a cool way. You don't even gotta worry about what you saying. You don't even gotta know what you saying. You can just say some shit in a cool way. You know what I'm saying? I'm sipping the cup. I'm whipping them up. I'm rolling them up. You know what I'm saying? You just it just like it's like it got commercial. Yeah. It's like cartoonish, like a riddle.
Yeah. It's all about how you say it now. And I mean, hip hop's still around, but it's more hip hop's like underground. I think now.
Yeah, it is.
I think maybe when hip hop first started to break out, I don't know when that would be, like the 80s or 90s, like get really big. I think that was hip hop, and that's all anybody really knew. But now it's like, it's a lot easier to just follow the stencil of like what somebody else has done. And like I said, I don't listen to that much mainstream music anymore or whatever.
What's some of your favorite artists?
Shit. I don't know. Of course, I really like Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick, bad. Cold motherfucker, boy.
Yeah. I like Wayne.
Go. Shout out to the GOAT.
That's what I'm saying. I don't listen to a lot of new stuff anymore. I'm trying not to say like old people or older people, but I mean I guess that's the kind of person I am. I listen to the shit that I've always been listening to.
So what era do you like better? Do you like now or back then?
I mean, I like back then.
Why you like back then?
I don't know. I think the beats were cooler. I think the bars were cooler, and just like, you know, the bars were unpredictable. I feel like now you can kind of you hear the same 10 lines over and over again.
That's what I was trying to get you to say. That's what I was trying to get you to come out and say. It's the same thing over and over and over. It's like he sounds like this guy. He sounds like that guy. He sounds like that guy. And it's just the same thing over and over. And I'm like, dang, it's no more originality no more. Nobody got their own voice no more. Like when you heard like Jay-Z, you knew who Jay-Z was. Mm-hmm. when you heard Kanye, you knew who Kanye was. When you heard Rick Ross, you knew Rick Ross. They had their own little voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody is just like the other person. You'll hear this person, he'll be sounding just like this person.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy, man.
But the thing is it's obviously working. It's selling.
It's working, yeah. And I gotta say that it is selling because they making way more money than they was making back then.
And to me, it seems like it's the majority of the audience is like younger people, like teenagers or like people in their early 20s, and you can't. I think speaking of Wayne, I think he did an interview about like new music, and he's like, you gotta respect it.
You got to.
And it's like he's like, I don't understand it, but I'm a musician, and I gotta keep up. Yeah. And I gotta do shit like that, and I gotta do shit that I want to do. Is it my thing? No. When I listen to it?
No.
Do I?
You know what I'm saying? But do I embrace it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta try to understand it, and I mean, I guess. Maybe I'm kind of a hypocrite, but I don't like the message that much. Like, and I might say some shit in my music and stuff, but yeah, I don't. It seems to be this same over emasculant message that you got to be hard. You know what I mean? You got to do all this shit to be like me. Whoever the rapper is, like, you know what, if you want to be like me, you got to do all this shit. And the thing is that dude probably doesn't even do that stuff. You know what I mean? He probably doesn't fucking kill. But
it's all about the image.
Drugs
it's all about the image. Hip hop. When you a rapper, you gotta have the image. That's why they say they got the rapper kit. You know what I'm saying? You go get the chains and you know what I'm saying, the jewelry, and you know what I'm saying. You get the kit, the car, and all that, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like you set up to fail.
Right.
Because most of them guys, they going to buy jewelry and all that with their advance check. When they get that check get signed to whatever label they get signed, or when they get that money, if they independent or not, you know what I'm saying? Most of them not going to spend their money on like land and putting their money into stuff. You got a certain amount of few rappers that really gonna be on that type of level.
Well, at least they don't talk about it. Like I don't know if you saw that interview with Dirk where they were like, "What do you do with your money?" He's like, "I own trucks, like semi trucks or something."
Yeah.
It's like, when's the last song with Dirk? Maybe there is one, but where he's talking about that, like he's like, I invested my money. I started like. No one's talking about that. No one's talking about investing your money into your future. No one's talking, and like neither the fuck am I. But like,
but you know why? Because hip hop is a fucking hypocrite. You know why? We don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
When the rapper talks about that, we not fans no more.
I think people are just conditioned to that.
We're not fans no more. You notice when a rapper come out with a gospel song, only one that made it a hit was Kanye. Only one that was able to make it a gospel song a hit was Kanye West. Right. It wasn't nobody else after him. But notice when a rapper try to talk peace and try to talk a different element of a form of rap, he don't get no plays like that.
Yeah.
And I think the industry got a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
I think the music industry plays a part in that.
It's like I was saying earlier, like the audience is younger people, and
they don't want to hear that.
You gotta make shit like that sound cool. You gotta be like, there's a lot of even bands and rappers that are Christian bands and Christian rappers, but you can't tell that they are until you like listen to it. And it's like, oh yeah, this guy doesn't curse, and he talks about.
And then it's like it usually be corny a little bit. The beat can be kind of corny, and just be.
You gotta find a way to make things cool, but it's easier just to like say all the standard shit like money and fucking bitches and selling drugs and.
So let me ask you this question: can you rap? Right now, can you make a rap right now saying ABCs and make it sound cool?
I mean, maybe there'd have to be a beat. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's a challenge, but I feel like a lot of artists are like like the big guys is like, I'm making money. I don't want to fucking do that shit.
Right.
I don't want to take the challenge.
Right.
I can just get on here and say the same shit to the beat that sounds kind of similar to the other ones I do, and I'm gonna get another check.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
that's what the baby doing. That's what the baby be doing. All his music be sounding the same. It just be like on a different beat.
His flow and delivery is pretty much
it's the same.
The same. The beats, like the bass line or whatever, is kind of the same. The melodies are kind of the same, but it's like,
if it's making millions, why not?
And I like the baby. Like
I do too.
You know, it's one of those to where every once in a while he'll say something different, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of clever. That's kind of cool or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think if anything, like, we're both fathers. You know, we just need to teach our children to just look at that as this is entertainment. You go watch Mission Impossible, you know, your kids aren't going to go and fucking, like, scale a building.
But see, that's what's going. But see, that's what's
this
going.
This is entertainment. You can listen to, like, how they have those fucking Juggalo rappers.
Yeah,
like,
but
you can listen to people murder people, but it's not
but
real. It's entertainment.
But see, the newer generation, they got that messed up now because they feel like it's real. Yeah. They looking at the rapper as a role model. They looking at the rapper as an idol. You know what I'm saying? So they want to do everything the rapper is talking about doing. So it's like back then, we knew it was lyrics. We knew Eminem didn't want to kill his mama for real. But that shit was raw. That shit was hard. We loved them rapping it. We knew we knew Jay-Z didn't lose that many bricks for real selling dope. But we believed it because it was Jay-Z and he was talking that shit to us and it sounded good. So it's like
entertaining.
It was entertaining cool. But you never went out and tried to kill your mom. You know what I'm saying? You never went out and tried to sell bricks and do all that because you heard the rapper say it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that are just like, you know, like in movies again, like you go watch like Pulp Fiction and it's like Samuel Jackson in that's cool. That's like cool to watch. It's like,
that's an actor.
But
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
But like, do you want to live that lifestyle? It's like, no, it's for entertainment.
I'm gonna cut the TV off and I'm gonna go back to my life that I live.
Yeah, it's like cool. It's like, that was hard. That dude's a badass. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go and make smart moves, and it's like, And, you know, I can't really speak on it much, but my opinion and my, from what I've heard other people say, that kind of stuff started because people didn't have a choice. They were broke, they, you know, couldn't catch a break, and, like, the police really
become a basketball
with
player
you all the time.
Football player, it was either or. It was either become a football player, basketball player, or a rapper.
But there's people now that don't. They grow up in the suburbs and like they don't have to do this shit, but they want to do this
internet.
shit. Yeah, it's like the people that were talking about that. They were just talking about their lives. It's like some people don't get choices. Some people have to just work with what they got and do what they got to do to provide and stay alive and all this shit. And it's like I think it's gotten twisted along the way to where people think that's cool, and it's like, yo, you think if those guys had a choice they'd be doing that? You know what I mean? I don't think so. I mean, you know, I'm just
which ones you talk about though? Like,
just
what
like,
you mean?
I mean, just like, I guess to go all the way back, like NWA, like all the shit that they were talking about, it's like, you think they wanted to do all that shit?
No,
you know what I mean?
I think, I get you on that. I think they was rapping about what they were seeing.
Yeah, and
what they was going through.
They didn't have a choice.
Yeah, they
but
didn't.
There's like some young people now that do
got
have the choice, and they're like, I'm gonna do this shit anyways.
That's because
I don't know why I'm doing it. Besides, I heard it in a song.
Because
I saw it
music
in a movie.
is influential. I can't even say the word.
Influential.
Music, you got me, you know what I'm saying? It's very. So it's like when your child is hearing this music and he's looking up to this rapper, like take NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy got a lot of fans. He probably got a bigger fan base than anybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of fans that's loyal to NBA YoungBoy, that's ready to kill right now for NBA YoungBoy. Probably be sitting in front of the TV like, oh, I'm going to kill you, Lil Durk, because you don't like NBA YoungBoy.
Right.
You know, my stepson told me he used to be a NBA YoungBoy fan and told me now he's a Lil Durk fan. He don't like NBA YoungBoy no more. Right. So it's like, music is very aspiring now. People look up to it. People take it so serious. You know what I'm saying? As of when we was coming up, we didn't take it as serious like that. We knew, like you said, we knew that was an actor. We knew he just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's going back to his big ass mansion up in the fucking hills somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But now they believe the rappers. They believe that these dudes are really out here killing people and selling dope and doing all this, so it make the average young teenager want to do the same.
Yeah.
Why would the average young teenager want to go to work if he's seeing Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy and the rest of the rappers, not to use them as a face of it, but they the both that I know. You know what I'm saying? Why would he want to go to work every day when he's seeing them make all this money and have all this success? The average young teenager, they're not going to want to go to work no more. They're going to want to have that success overnight like that because they seeing that.
And I mean, shit, like, stuff like that is a lot of money, but you got to decide if that's you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of opportunity for anybody. Take all that time and money and put it into something else that's more fit for you. If that's you and you want to go out there and live that life, like that's fine. But if it's not you, because I see a lot of people out here to where it's like everybody can see their cards. Like that's not who that person is. They're just trying to fit in and everything. Is like, if you just, you know, not to be corny, but if you just be yourself, it's like the people will come. People there's plenty of famous people out there, I'm sure, that aren't flexing that shit.
Yeah, it is, but they don't get the light like the ones that flex. They don't get, and that's why I say I think the industry is rigged.
But they get enough. I mean, they make money. It's cool to be a loser. You know, you ever watch all those fucking Disney movies and it's like
but it's
the
like
main guy is a fucking loser.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta be in that field though. You gotta be like in the Disney field. Like in rap, it's very biased.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not talking about murking no motherfucker body, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, taking drugs and all that, you ain't getting no play like that. Like, you're not getting no play. And it's like you got rappers like what's his name? YMM, I think his name, Corday.
I think he's just Corday now.
Yeah, we're just Corday. My bad, Corday. You know what I'm saying? Well, my boy Corday, I listened to his album and I said, wow, he had a good album.
Yeah.
From front to back. I listened to the whole album. You know what I'm saying? My favorite track was that track with you and Wayne. Man, My Flow Sinister, man, it was crazy. And I listened to his album. I'm like, this should be album of the year.
He is hip hop. Not hip hop. He's not the number one hip hop guy, but that is hip hop.
But when I heard the album, I said this should be album of the year.
Yeah.
It's no way he's not getting album of the year. It's no way Big Sean dropped the album. When he dropped this album, Big Sean had a good album. Yeah. I said this should be album of the year. But you see, they don't get no push like the Durks and the NBA YoungBoys and the Lil Babies they don't get no push like that because I think they not talking the same language that the industry want them to talk.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I think the industry is rigged a little bit.
Well, and it's just, you know, they're gonna say some stuff that people aren't gonna like to hear sometimes, and so, you know, if you're a big record label, you know,
you're not gonna the money.
Yeah, you just want some dude that's gonna say what everybody wants to hear.
Yep, and all make the time. That money. It's all about the cash
Nobody
flow.
With an opinion.
Cash flow.
But the thing is like, even people like Corday, he's fine. Like, he's made.
Yeah, he is.
Like, especially if he spends his money right.
He's straight.
It's like, you don't have to be the most popular person. There's fucking millions of artists that we've never heard of that are rich, living off their
Corday
music.
Rap, he should be big He should be on the same level as a Lil Baby and them. Cause he know how to rap so good and he know how to put songs together so right. So I think he should be on the same level as them. But I think he just don't get the push from the industry like that, like he should be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about hip hop from then to now. Back then, you had people like Queen Latifah. You had people like Lauryn Hill. Mm-hmm. You had people like Eve. I'm thinking of women rappers right now. Mm-hmm. Because this is why I think the shift went left a little bit. You had people of them sorts. Then they took them out. Gave you they gave you Trina. Gave you Lil' Kim. Yeah. Gave you people of them sorts. Foxy Brown. You know what I'm saying? Sexed it up a little bit. Made it sexist. You know what I'm saying? Towards women. They made it explicit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It took a shift with the women right there. They took all the soul out of rap. Then they did it over to the guys. They gave you NWA. They gave you Public Enemy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? People of them sorts. They took all them out. Rap was real conscious. They had Kanye West and all them. You remember that conscious era where it was Wyclef, Kanye West, Mos Def. You know what I'm saying? Them rappers. They was conscious. They took them away. They gave you the bubblegum rap, Soulja Boy. All them. It was in a dancing era. All the lean with it, rock with it. You remember how hip hop was? It was the dance era.
There was an era with a lot of jerk music.
They took them out. Yeah. They gave you trap rap. Yeah. Trap came in. Well, no, Crunk came in. Lil Jon, the East Side Boys. Everything was turned up. Crunk. Everybody was throwing bowls. Yeah. That era died. They gave you trap rap. Gucci Man, Jeezy, T.I. People like them. Everything was selling dope. Yeah. That was the music scene. Everybody wanted to be a drug dealer. Yeah. Boom. Took them out. Drill music came in. This way it destroyed hip hop because when drill came in, it made the music violent. Gangster rap. I'm gonna say with gangster rap because it birthed from gangster rap. Yeah. So when gangster rap came in, it made the music violent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The gangsters started taking over. Everybody wanted to be a gangbanger. Then drill music came right behind it. That's when that Chicago Chief Keef era came. People started doing all the guns in the videos and all that. It died right there.
Yeah, that's the whole thing is I think just a lot of the wrong people are getting influenced by some of this music because, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, like, some of the songs are pretty good and they get you hype up.
They get you hype, but they don't last long, I notice.
Yeah, I mean,
hit a day, gone tomorrow.
If you don't got somebody with a lot of confidence or a lot of whatever, it's like they're just going to latch on to something like that. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm vanilla, but like the whole violence thing is just like
funny as hell.
It's dumb, man. Like people having to resort to violence. I think I was listening to one of your podcasts one day to where you were saying people don't want to just fight anymore with their hands. They'd rather get a gun out and take somebody's father away, like, or something like that. And you know, that's true. It's like, yo, it doesn't. What you get to the point to where, like, what's the issue anyways? Like, what? How did this even start? Why did I kill somebody? Because they disrespected me. It's
that be the thing, Tynn.
No one's got a tolerance.
When you look into the beef, when I done looked into some of these beef, even local beefs, mainstream beefs, when I look into it, it don't be about nothing, Tynn. Yeah. It be a misunderstanding that probably could get settled with a conversation. Yeah. But I think people then got to the point where we don't care about life no more. And I'm saying everybody. This is not just black people, white people, Chinese people. I don't care what color you is. I think the world then got to a point where we don't value life no more. We don't value life no more. Everybody is on edge with everybody. Everybody is ready to shoot you and kill you.
Yeah, or cancel you.
And cancel you. I hate cancel. I hate cancel culture.
The thing is some cancel culture is good. I think it's justified. I'm like, yeah, you're calling out shitty people, and then other times it's just like
you picking with people.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a witch hunt or whatever. You're just like, trying to be, I cancel somebody, like I'm a good person, and just calling people out for. And it's like
it takes the fun out the entertainment. Because now you got the comedians, they can't be funny no more because now they gotta watch what they saying. You know, they gotta be censored because they say the wrong thing.
People take everything too seriously. They take the music too seriously. They take the comedy too seriously.
Everybody's sensitive. Everybody's on edge with each other. And it's like, come on, man. Like, it's just music. It's just entertainment. Like, I don't agree with them using the lyrics against people that's getting locked up. Them using, but I agree that the rapper is stupid for saying all his business in the music.
That's another thing. It's just people just outing themselves. Like, look at how much fucking drugs I have. Look, I have guns. Like, it's like y'all know people are like watching everything on that shit.
I don't think the new generation care. I don't think they care. I think it's a status thing. I think jail is a status now.
I do fucking drugs. I fucking I may or may not have a gun, but you ain't never gonna see me post about that on the internet.
Yeah, I know, cause you smart. You ain't trying to go to jail, motherfucker. You ain't trying to go your ass to jail. So
by the way, like actual cool people don't think that's cool. Like, it's like, you know, the whole joke about the dude on Snapchat, like, smoking a blunt, like, and just like, oh yeah, I'm smoking a blunt on Snapchat, not saying anything. It's like,
I'd have been guilty of it.
I mean, we all have, but it's like,
it just look.
I think I'm smoking too. Who the fuck cares?
I think people just be doing it because it just look cool to do the smoke blowing out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? People just want to
be cool now. It's not like, I guess they're getting on there and like
everybody think they smoking loud now. Everybody think they got loud. Straight up. Y'all be coming with them fake packs, man. Listen, man. Everybody ain't got loud, man. And I'm not buying that shit. Y'all got them in the designer bags. I ain't buying that shit. I tell them all the time, you come with that designer bag with the shit all in the you know, they go buy them little bags. Yeah. They got the little cookies on. This is cookies, and nah, you're not finna come with that. You come with that with me, I'm sending your ass back. So, what you been having going on with you, man? You know what I'm saying? What's been going on in the world of TN, man?
So,
I've been wondering, man. I've been following y'all, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing with really bad people, man. I've been seeing
didn't really introduce me at first, but I mean, no introduction needed, of course.
Right. My bad, my boy.
Now.
Man, listen, man. This my boy Tynn, man. You know what I'm saying? Tynn Dolla, man. Really bad people. RBP. You know what I'm saying? One of the best to do it. One of the best down here, in my opinion, local rappers. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. You know what I'm saying? One of the best. I'd have seen the man get on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And destroy it. Made me go second guess my verse. So this my man Tynn. You know what I'm saying? Tynn Dolla. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he represent RBP. Really bad people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, man.
Yeah. Go check our group out, Really Bad People. I mean, we really do... we just like making music, and we make we'll make rap songs. We'll make just like the hardest, grimiest rap songs we can. Then we'll just make some pretty pop music if we feel like. We just like a whole bunch of different kind of music.
And I noticed with y'all, not to cut you off, but I noticed with y'all real hip hop. Y'all hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all keep some of them elements going.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, there are some times, but, like, we try to stay true to ourselves and, like, not talk about shit that we're not actually doing and shit like that. You know, not a flex or anything, but it's just like that. At least me, in particular, I can't speak for the other two members of our group, but, like, I just don't feel comfortable, like, not doing that. I'm, like, you know, I'm not, like, the typical rapper or whatever. Right. I'm just, like, some dude that likes to make music, and so I'm gonna, you know, stay true to that and talk about what I want to talk about. It might be weird. It might be people are like, what the fuck is he talking about? But like, if I want to say it, I'll say it, and that's fine. But yeah, we've been making some songs for a while. We just had a video last, probably a year from now, reach 500,000.
Rockstar.
Yeah, we got a video out. And we just been getting opportunities from there. But something I wanted to talk to you about was, I was kind of talking to you a little bit. One of our most unique opportunities we got to do the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, you was talking to me about that. So I want to explain that to me because I still don't understand. I understand the music, but I don't understand like the genre. I don't understand really the.
And I don't either that much. How we got it was we just submitted a song, and
No, I'm saying like. Explain to me what music that what is that?
Yeah, it's like ICP kind of started Juggalos, Insane Clown Posse, and it's just fucking wild music. People, I like to think it's like super over exaggerated. People, saying I'll do a bunch of PCP, then go kill my family.
That's when they be in the concert. They be in the
they
be busting all motherfucking cans on their head.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like it, and they.
You went to that, my boy?
Yeah, no. So we went to the gathering of the Juggalos, and it's a big event that they have every year. Everybody from all over the U.S. comes, and it's nuts. People are walking around with megaphones. You camped there. For a weekend. And people are walking around with megaphones and yelling at you. People got clown makeup on. People walking around naked. It's...
What type of stuff you into, man?
Like I was saying, we just sent them a message. We are not really Juggalos at all.
Okay.
But, we've got friends and, there's a mutual respect between us, and so we sent an email, and Shaggy 2 Dope in Insane Clown Posse, his brother, I think, like runs that shit, and so he heard the Rockstar song, and we sent it to him, and he was like, yo, this is awesome, can you come perform? We can't pay you or anything, and we're like, that's fine. It's we will come do it for free. Like,
yeah, it's the experience, man. It's always experience.
I've heard, crazy stories. One of the things I think that is recently notorious is it all started because Steve-O came down there and did something, and they all yelled at Steve-O to show them his butthole. And
hold on.
Yeah, it's like that kind of like crude.
You talk about Steve-O from
humor.
Jackass, right?
Yeah. Steve-O went down there to do like comedy or talk to them or
so he showed his butthole to like with the crowd or something. What he do?
Yeah, and so that's like a thing now is like when you're down there, it's like people be like, show me your butthole.
Oh my god! So
not everybody does it, but every once in a while.
So you would look. So
dudes,
I'm in the crowd. Boom. Steve-O on stage. They show me your butthole.
Yeah,
he pull his pants down and showed his butthole.
Yeah, and it's like that now. Like you walk around there and people are like, show me your butthole, and it's like even if it's another dude, it's not like a gay thing or it's not like a whatever. Like it's just like haha, like butthole. Tim. It's funny.
Oh no, Tim.
And so that's part of their. It's like they got their own culture.
yeah, I feel it,
and
man.
So Steve-O was actually down there. They do a thing.
You weren't down there showing nobody your butthole, wasn't you?
I wasn't.
Oh, homo.
I did see some buttholes though.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of not
tell
avoidable.
The truth, man. Did you look at the butthole, man? Just tell the truth.
No.
Tell the truth.
I did see we were at camp, and there's a couple of camps next to us, and somebody got on their megaphone and told this big old dude like, show me your butthole, and he just he walked up like expressionless and just turned around and dropped his pants and just like, and
spread them.
And I was just like had to sit there. Like, and then they were like, okay, like it was an audition or something. Thank you.
I'm not going to none of them shows, man. I wasn't. No, man.
It's wild.
Yeah, man.
That's like the mildest thing there too. There's another thing there where they have this big wheel that you like that you can spin. It's kind of like on Wheel of Fortune. They got the like whatever, and you land on something. So you get like a free beer, I think, if you do whatever on the wheel. And so like there's some of them like you have to shoot a bottle rocket out of your asshole, or you have to let somebody piss on you for 15 seconds. It's wild, but the wildest one was I didn't experience this personally, but we had a guest on our podcast that was talking about that was there too that saw it. It's what's it called? It's something of the dead. Anyways, you have to snort ashes that they had of some dude. Like Line of the Dead or something.
I tell y'all, listen.
And this is happening. Like, for real down there.
Is it black people there?
Yeah.
It be black people there? They be doing all that too?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's the majority white people.
Yeah, because I would say, man,
there are
y'all take.
I'm
gonna say it like this though. I always said, white people, y'all know how to party though. Y'all do, cause y'all go to the extreme. Y'all be turned up. Like with our parties, we all in there looking tough and trying to be hard. Everybody in there. But with y'all parties, y'all be turned up. Y'all be having the beer fights and y'all just be having everything turned up, man. Like you said, y'all shooting rockets out your ass. You know
I think
what
everybody's different. You know what I mean? But I think the majority of white people are like,
y'all,
we're not cool. We're gonna just kind of do some weird shit.
I just think y'all are
y'all
society
are standards.
Y'all daredevils.
Yeah.
Y'all go swim with sharks and jump off the Sears Tower and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like country white people. Like they
go bullfighting and you know what I'm saying?
Have some brewskis and just like get on the roof and do something.
Yeah, man. Go fight alligators and you know what I'm saying? Not me. I'd be scared of a roach.
But,
y'all very extreme. I noticed that y'all.
I'm not extreme, but whatever anybody wants to do, it's their life.
So tell the truth. What's the most extreme thing that you ever did?
Oh shit! I don't fucking know.
Okay, so what's the most you done did that you took it to the next level where you was like the next day like, why the hell I do that? I know you done had one of them nights.
Shit, it'd probably be something that I can't really remember. I used to be kind of like in school and like maybe like after graduating high school, I used to be kind of a klepto. And so it's like somebody who, like steals shit. And so I think maybe
so you one of them sneaky kids.
Well, I also was experimenting with a drug called Xanax. And
I didn't
and drinking on them. And so I guess one of the times I was drinking, we were over at a friend's house, and he had this whole taxidermy mallard duck, and like with the whole background, like a stuffed mallard, and he had like the whole leaves and everything, and and I was just like, I want it. And so we were leaving, and I took it and I like shoved up my shirt to where like the head was like sticking out of my collar, and it was like loose too. It was like you picked up a dead duck. It was
it was a duck. It was actually
it was a taxidermy stuffed duck.
Oh man, I'm thinking it was a real duck.
Oh no, it is a real duck. It's
just
dead.
Stuffed.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, so you took the stuffed duck.
And so I like took it and ran off with it. It was me and my buddy.
What you do with this duck?
I have no idea. And so like I put it in my trunk, and whatever. I'm drunk as fuck. Go home. My buddy goes home, and I wake up, and he's called me like 10 times, and he was like, "We gotta bring back the duck." It's like, we gotta bring back the duck. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, go look in your trunk. And like, I had forgotten everything. I had like blackout, basically. Like, I kind of remembered stuff, but went back down in there, and there it was in my trunk. And we brought it back, and I was like, yo, sorry, I was blackout and off Xanax, and here's your duck back, my bad. But I mean, I've done other crazy things, not nothing I really want to talk about on here.
Right. Nah, you ain't got to talk about everything.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's maybe one of the things that I've done that I'm willing to talk about. That was kind of.
That was
whatever.
a string. You stole basically a dead duck.
Yeah, there's a lot of me stealing shit stories. That used to be our thing after school in high schools. We'd we had like our own little group, and we went to stores and stole shit and sold it and stuff like that. And
I think every young person steal.
Yeah.
I went to prison for stealing. You know what I'm saying? Well, not mainly for stealing. Let me clear that up for y'all too, man. I didn't go to prison mainly for stealing. I had other cases too, but that just put the icing on the cake.
Well, I think I just like the thrill of it. I would steal shit I didn't even need. Like, I don't know, like
just simple shit.
or something. Just go just because
stealing shit.
And we would just see who stole the most shit. And then I remember one time it was me and my buddy, and he got caught, and the person working there was just like holding him there. We're like, we gotta hold him here. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, he was stealing. And I looked at him like I didn't even know what to do. Like, really, I just looked at him, and I was like, really? I was like, you were stealing, man? I was like, fuck, man, why would you do that? And I was like, well, let me know if you need anything. I just walked out. Like, I was like, fuck. Like, I just played like so innocent there. Like, I can't believe you would steal something.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. Everybody steals, man. I done stole plenty of stuff, man. They got caught stealing plenty of times, man. But so with RBP, how was RBP started? Like, what was y'all inspiration? Like, what was y'all motivation to start that group?
We started it. In my head, I wanted to make some big ass D12 group.
D12, they was hard.
With just whatever, as many dudes as possible. But I think we got up to 7 or 8 people that were in it. And
yeah,
we were making songs.
Yeah, I first started.
We were making songs and shit, and then it's just everybody besides us original 4 were had different priorities or fucking whatever. I remember this one dude basically was I got this new song, and he put the beat on and he recorded the hook, and we were like, okay, this is hard, and we went and performed it, and while we were performing it on stage, the 7 of us, somebody was like, this is a XXXTentacion song.
RPX.
Yeah, while we were on stage, and I was like, what? And I went and listened to it on my phone, and I was like, this is the exact beat. And he just re-recorded one of his hooks and put it on there. And I don't know if that was his intention. I'm not going to say any names or anything, but damn, that was pretty fucking coincidental if you fucking did that.
Well, are you an X fan?
I don't know. I like the popular songs, the songs that come out, but I was saying earlier, I really am just stuck in all the music I listened to in high school, and with this me owning the studio, it's I just listen to shit here. I'm always having to use my ears. I listen to podcasts in the car. You know what I mean?
That's how I am. I don't listen to a lot of music like that. I listen to
my
a lot of
buddies help me
podcasts.
find new music, and I'm okay, this is cool, but I don't really look for new music that much.
That's how I am. I check people albums out. They come out with albums, but
or if they drop a new video.
Yeah, I'm usually watching a podcast. I ain't gonna lie. I'm into podcasts, and that's what made me want to do this, because you know what I'm saying, I was so into podcasting.
Yeah, that's my new thing now. But with our group, I just kind of realized that 7 dudes is too much. I even working with one other person is hard, and so I remember I just sent the text at all the other guys the one day, and I was just hey, we're just gonna stick with just us.
Right.
And
yeah, because it's time consuming. You got to work on everybody's time, everybody's emotion.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotta be motivated to
do that shit. Yeah.
And to work and not just half-ass it. And
True.
I think there's there's a lot of people that don't like us, that might have heard of us or look at us and are jealous of us, but it's like, on purpose, we don't post a lot of the behind the scenes shit. It's like, we're struggling. We put our fucking rent money into this shit sometimes and hope that we're gonna get it back before rent comes up. And like, yo, we're really trying. We don't have lives really. We go to work and do this shit, and then maybe like watch TV at home, or like, you know, two of us have families, and so we gotta spend time with the family and stuff. But like, there's no going out partying. There's no going doing this shit and that shit. It's like, if we go to a show, like, yeah, I might get a little drunk at a show and, you know, see all our friends there and whatever, but I don't go to shows, and that's no disrespect to anybody or whatever. It's just I've got work to do. It's like, we built up this momentum. It's like, it can go away if we sit on our ass for a week and don't do anything.
And that's the thing, man. You gotta be consistent. I preach that to every rapper. You know what I'm saying? Local rappers that's coming up, man. You gotta be consistent, man. It take consistency. You gotta put out material. You know what I'm saying? You can't put out a video and then wait a month or two later to put out another video. You know what I'm saying? You got to build off that momentum, especially if you got a video that's doing numbers. You want to build off that momentum. So I think it just take consistency, and a lot of guys don't want to put the work in. A lot of guys just want it. You know what I'm saying? Right away.
It's not
overnight.
Easy. For real. I mean, we're just now, we have to keep snapping back into it. Like, we got to release something this month. And if we don't release music, we release a podcast. Or we fucking release
Stay in their faces.
Yeah.
Stay in their faces.
And I mean, we're even just statuses. We're taking pictures. And like, I think that's a big thing too. It's like easy to take pictures of you at a show or you doing something or whatever. You fucking right here doing your podcast, blink, take a picture. It's like, just to keep people remembering you, because if not, people are gonna forget you in like 2 days. Like, that's just how it is. There's so many options. Mm-hmm. It's like, why listen to these local guys when
it's so much music getting put out?
Yeah,
music is being consumed fast,
and not just music, TV shows.
Yeah, so it's movies. Like, you gotta come with it. You gotta come with it, especially if you're trying to be a rapper today. Like, you gotta have consistency, because it's another rapper waiting to take your place, ready to come right behind you.
You gotta spend money too.
Yeah, you do. It takes a lot of money, man.
Like, it's the actual making the song is just like a fraction of the work, and it's like
emotions. Man,
you got to pay for good studio time. You got to have good cover art.
Video, man.
You gotta have good videos. You gotta be doing shit and looking professional, faking it till you are.
So you gotta keep up with your appearance.
And it's like, I don't know. I've just had people. I see a lot of people, and they go make their own cover art instead of just giving somebody fucking, I don't know how, $40, $50, $100.
See, a lot of people, like, but I notice what
no one's gonna listen to that shit because they're like, this looks like.
Yeah, but I notice what a lot of people, they don't be having the money. They don't be having the money to go put into the studio, because you gotta think about it. The studio costing $50 an hour. That's an hour. 2 hours is $100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of people doing bad right now. A lot of people ain't got jobs. A lot of people broke.
I feel that as well too. Yeah. But like, that's not me saying you have to do that. That's just the reality of the situation. It's like, if you don't put money down for this stuff, like, people are gonna see that. People are gonna see like low budget.
Yeah, it like, is, and they ain't gonna want to click on it. They ain't gonna want. Yeah, you click right off of it. You don't even want to watch it.
Yeah,
I understand what you said. I do understand what you said, because I done that. I done clicked on a movie and it looked low budget. I'm not watching this shit.
Yeah, or just like whatever. Like, I mean, people are not. I think that's a common misconception, is that you think, oh, I'm gonna drop something and people are gonna support this. It's like, no, you have to force people. You have to be so dope that people are gonna support it.
So what you tell a rapper that's, you know what I'm saying, what if you got a rapper out there, he's broke, he don't have no money, but he just good at rapping and he really want to rap. How can he come up? How can he
At the very least, I would pay for good studio time, and then you just got to get smart with it somehow. Like, you got to be entertaining somehow, because if you got the good quality song, that's really bare minimum all you need. You got to do something like something to be popular. I don't fucking know. Go. I don't know. Be entertaining. Like, go film yourself. Go film yourself on your phone at a grocery store doing your song. It's like next to random people. Do something crazy. Do something weird. And that's basically free. You know, I don't know. Film a good visual. You know, I don't fucking know. All my ideas are stupid and goofy. Like, it make you eating a whole fucking pizza during the song. Like, you know what I mean? Just something
that'll make people, you know what I'm saying, capture people's attention. You know what I'm saying?
Make something
a shock jock.
Something with shock value maybe. Like, something entertaining. Like,
but you know, a lot of people don't have that character either. I didn't met some good rappers, but they just didn't have the character to go with it.
And that's another sad truth, is like, some people just aren't, it's just not going to work for some people.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, I think rap is a package.
Yeah.
It's a package. You got to have like certain qualities. You got to have the character. You got to have the charisma. You got to have the style. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the flow. You know what I'm saying?
And it's hard for me because I'm not a confident person, but it's like, yo, if I'm doing this, I'm going to have to be, or I'm going to have to act like I fucking am, or whatever. I'm gonna have to do something. That's the point you gotta get to. It's like, if you don't have the tools, you just gotta force the tools out. You gotta learn. Like, get on YouTube. Be like, how do I seem more confident? I don't fucking know. Like,
hey, and by the way,
illusion, you know what
YouTube
I mean?
would definitely tell you too. YouTube tell you everything. You learn how to do everything on YouTube. So YouTube might tell you how to be confident.
Well, you see, like, some of these artists, like, you know, especially like Juice WRLD and Mac Miller. It's like
R.P. Juice. And Mac.
Like, they had a major fucking, you know, drug issue, both of them.
They did.
And so, it's like,
it was cold.
They were still like just faking it, like, I'm good, like, I'm fucking happy, I'm pushing,
But I always say,
I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make this image
I always
happen.
say you heard Juice WRLD depression in his songs though.
Yeah.
You heard the depression.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really like he was hiding it. He was putting it in his songs the whole time.
He had the confidence to be transparent.
Yeah.
And put his real issues out there.
Because when you listen to Juice WRLD songs, some of his songs, they sad. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of them are sad. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like.
But if that's your thing, like, it's hard for me to do that personally, to go on and talk about, like, my inner struggles and things that I'm afraid of and things that I'm sad about.
Yeah, because you're a secretive person. You don't like people in your business like that. And that's understandable.
You need to. Yeah, I don't even post pictures of my kids or anything on Facebook.
I noticed
because,
that.
like, it's just like, you know, I don't want people knowing about that.
Because nowadays people
if
so
I wasn't
cruel.
making music, I wouldn't even have this.
Listen, and I can understand you on that, because nowadays you gotta be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Posting your pictures of your kids, and because people be so cruel. Yeah. People cruel on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You might post your child, and people be like, "Oh, she got a big head," or "She got real big feet," or "Oh, her nose or her lips too big," or, you know, people start criticizing. And, you know what I'm saying? You don't want your baby going through that. You don't want like, come on, man. So I understand you.
And I'm just kind of weird when it comes to that stuff, but that's something that I need to work on. Because people like to hear about struggles because they can relate to that, and it's just hard for me to put that into music sometimes. It's hard for me to just put that out there. I don't want to seem like I'm complaining or like I'm just whatever.
Right.
But yeah, as far as your question goes, as somebody with no money, it's like, at least get the fucking song made and looking good, and then you gotta just be creative. You gotta be entertaining somehow.
Right. Straight up. So, how I'm gonna conclude this, man? Get y'all some damn creativity.
Yeah.
Get you some spirit about yourself. Stop being so dry. And I'm talking to the dry souls out there.
And don't give up. Keep learning.
Yeah,
if something's not working, you're doing something wrong. So try to fix it.
And try to fix it, or try to, you know what I'm saying, find a way, you know what I'm saying, where you can go around it. But what I'm saying to y'all is, man, you gotta have character, you gotta have style, you gotta have flow, you gotta have a whole package. The whole package would come with being a rapper. People just think it's all talking into a mic and you spit some flow, you spit some hot lyrics and you gonna be the coldest of the coldest. No. Then y'all think that y'all could become overnight success, and that only happened to certain people. Certain people only go viral, and usually when you go viral, you don't know you going viral.
Yeah, you're either gonna get lucky or you're gonna work
you know what
really hard.
So keep grinding, y'all. Keep the grind up, man. This been another episode of Big Brain, man. Make sure y'all go hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all remember me telling y'all, man, all you gotta do is hit the button, man. Bing, hit the button. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna cost you nothing. You don't have to go through no ads. None of that, man. You hit the button, you get to subscribe to the channel, you get all the exclusive content that we got coming. You be notified. You know what I'm saying? This my boy, Tynn Dolla. Shout out to RBP. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? And we out.